Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are on planet Earth. So, I'm doing another video. There's a lot of intensity of energies, a lot of negativity is coming up within the greater community. I am receiving messages suddenly from numerous people, some of them for even a long time ago, 2-3 years ago, of no contact, who are messaging me desperate for circumstances within their own lives that are coming up. There's people on the edge right now. People are feeling a sense of fear and trepidation within, because what I think is going on is people are intuiting a great shift that's about to take place. And I came across some channeled messages through my Facebook feed from other people making posts that I'm going to reshare, because there is a universal sort of message that the time is now. The moment has come. We are basically energetically in the moment. It doesn't mean tomorrow or in 2 days, but the energy of the moment has arrived. It's here. So we have to look to see how things start to materialize and manifest within reality in the hours and the days ahead. So, to start off with the channeled message, I just want to lighten things up a little bit. So I've got a message here. The message is One Summer's Day. And a lot of you are probably familiar with Spirited Away. And this is the English version of One Summer's Day from Spirited Away. And it's about the message. There is a story deep within my heart, so far away, but I am never apart from that wind in my hair, and all the love in the air, and all I've seen and all you've shown me. One deep breath, all of my memories begin to fly. When they touch the sky, I hear our secret lullaby, soaring through the sky. When I close my eyes, it's there, the path that's leading me to you. No matter where I go, I can see the truth. Through the choices of each day, fate will take me there someday, where sun shines through the leaves, glowing through that golden breeze. I won't forget when we met. Seasons won't change. That summer's day. So listen to the river in your heart and feel the universe reborn from the start. The horizon shining better, time is calling your name. Take a step closer and what's will erase your fears. When I close my eyes, it's there, the path leading me to you. No matter where I go, I can see the truth. Through the choices of each day, fate will take me there someday, where sun shines through the leaves, glowing through that golden breeze. I won't forget when we met. Seasons won't change that summer's day. One summer's day, Inoki no Name. And that was the English karaoke. Parody. The word parody is said in case there's some sort of copyright on that, but I did say parody. All right, so let's begin the channeled messages. Okay, there's quite a few. I've got 4 channeled messages that all have some very important information, so let's go. Here we go, the first message. So this is from Master Morya. Cover yourself with my blue light. Via Vania Rodriguez. Dear brothers and sisters of planet Earth, I am El Morya. My heart is filled with joy to be here again, guiding you on this long journey. But unfortunately, the moment isn't appropriate to begin any kind of walk or journey. The energies are very disturbed. The negative mass seems to be increased every minute because it's fed with great vigor. But all of this will come to an end. Don't worry. The non-light will seem to win and call the tune still. It will all be short-lived because there will come a time when the light will totally and completely dominate it. The light will bring all the necessary peace to this planet and human minds. As I said, the moment isn't auspicious for you to try to do anything because you're surrounded by negative energy. And at this moment, the most important thing is for us to teach you how to remain a part of this process. Those who aren't aware of anything are being entirely manipulated to bring imbalance to each of you, to bring anger, to bring you into arguments, into fights. So the first point I would draw to your attention is not to get carried away. We acknowledge that it's often not easy for you to resist the aggression you suffer, but still, this is the moment to be silent, and not only to be quiet, but also to avoid emanating anything in the same vein. Emanate only light, only love. You have to remain whole and stay on the path. It is not like the process would delay if we lose you, but still, we would lose the support to generate light on the planet from those we have counted on for so long. Those who have been the support for the generation of light on the earth. And we can't lose this. Not for the process itself, because it will happen anyway, but to honor each of you and what you have done for yourselves, the planet, brothers and sisters. We can't allow that. You coming here and being consumed by all this mass. We need to keep you out of it. We need to keep you apart from this whole process. I repeat, this isn't the time to teach anything. Any journey, any walk, any meditation. It would even be dangerous for each of you. But we can create something that can keep you whole and untouchable during this process, especially at night when you sleep. Those sleeping without protection are unaware of what's happening at night. You're wholly attacked, so you lose your strength and your faith. So you have to be careful. You have to watch how you lie down to sleep. Don't stop saying your prayers and don't stop doing your meditations. The ideal, I'm not saying it's mandatory, is to keep a glass of water beside where you sleep. Water has the property to evaporate, and when it does, its particles act on the whole environment with the intention that the water is your protection. It will play this role, covering you with a mist so that you are invisible to the eyes of evil. I repeat, this is not the time to teach you significant rituals to do, but this one is straightforward. Each day, one of us will come here for 7 days. Take a glass of water today. Any water and glass. Whatever you have in the house. Fill the glass with water and ask me, Morya, energize this water with your blue ray. Just that. A simple sentence that will have an enormous effect if said from the heart. And you will leave this glass there all night long. In the morning, when you get up, throw the water away. You're not supposed to drink the water. Throw the water away. We won't do it on the weekends as usual, but we will come one at a time each day to bring this energy to all of you. As you finish the 7 masters of the 7 rays, you will come to continue the same process with each master on the day. So make your own schedule. Don't look at anybody else's schedule. Stop depending on others. Your plan will be yours. If you fail or forget one day, no problem. Continue with the master of the sequence. Don't skip it. So you forget to do it on the day of Lanto, so the next day you will do Lanto. You don't have to start again, and you won't skip. You will follow the sequence. So whenever you remember, do the master of that day and skip Saturday and Sunday, and you will keep at it until everything is solved, until this negative mass is consumed entirely by the light, which won't take long. It will happen very soon. The liberation of this planet is already happening, but the great apex will happen quickly. So it's a simple and easy process, and everyone should follow in their own sequence. Don't depend on anyone else to do anything for you. Take a piece of paper and write down the master you did that day, always in sequence. Morya, Lanto, Rowena, Serapis, Bay, Hilarion, Nada, and Saint Germain. This is a sequence. It doesn't matter if you skip. Continue with the master in the sequence. There's no problem. This isn't a journey, nor a walk that can't have mistakes. It's protection, the protection of the 7 masters of the 7 rays over you. 1 master each day. And why not Saturdays and Sundays? Because the weekends are very busy days for you. We know why we know why not to do it on the weekend. So don't forget to ask your masters to protect you on those days. Don't go to bed without praying. Don't go to bed without meditating or praying or having intent We won't abandon you these days. On the contrary, we will be more present than ever, but you must give us the authorization to do so. One day you will understand why we skip the weekend. So here's a little help. And never forget, you are enlightened and powerful beings. You need to stay away from all this mass by keeping your vibrations up, always keeping positive thoughts and not getting caught up in what you hear. You will listen to many things that will hurt you and even make you cry. But as a devolution, fill your heart with light and send light. That's all you have to do. Don't add a single word to what has been said to you. Shut up, fill your chest with light and send light back. Be sure that by acting this way, you will attract all of us around you, and immediately we will soothe your pain and sorrow, and all will be well again. So be very attentive. Cover yourself with a blue ray. How? There's no recipe for this. Just ask. Morya, cover me with your blue ray, and I will. It's all effortless, easy, and very calm to be done at any moment, any time. You just have to be willing to have our company by your side. Vanna Rodriguez. I'm just going to open this up. Oh no, that's a YouTube. So someone sent me here, I can't think of a name, but she wrote, did you feel a massive attack around 12:15 p.m? I think she's in America or Canada. Okay. And here's another message. GF. We are very pleased with the progress on Earth. The source, Aurora Ray, ambassador of the Galactic Federation. Dear ones, I am here to give you an update. There are a few things that I want to share with you, and I want to remind you that you are the ones who have been preparing for this moment for a very long time. And even now, there is still some preparations that need to be done. I'm going to give you some information about the Dark Ones. You will find that they are becoming more and more desperate. They will also do everything in their power to prevent the light from continuing its mission on Earth at this time. As a light worker, it is your job not only to hold the light, but also to call out any of these tricks that might be used against you, against us all. It is going to be challenging in many ways because they have programmed many so deeply with their trickery that it is hard at times to recognize when it is happening right in front of their face. We are in a time of great transition. It will be hard for some to accept and get used to the new way of life. Many have been programmed through brainwashing and mind control that was done to them over lifetimes. The dark forces have used many ways to control humanity. You will feel uncomfortable when confronted with this type of person because your soul knows something is wrong with them. This can give you a false sense of superiority over others because they are not like you. But simply being compassionate and doing what love would do in every situation will help heal everyone and ultimately the planet of darkness, no matter how deep it runs. There are those who will choose their own path, which does not include living on the new earth. But there are many more who choose light and love, and these are the ones who will be welcomed on the new earth where all souls will be equal. It is important that you remain grounded, centered, and in your heart. Stay focused on your mission. Do not be distracted. I am with you all the way. You cannot fail. You know this at a soul level. I am here right now, and I am holding space for each one of you. I want my energy to flow to you and help stabilize you during these times so that your intuition will be strong and that your discernment will be strong too. The Earth is going through her own transformation. As humanity and all of creation. All of you are strong, all of you are wise. You have all been through many battles and much trauma in your lives. It is time to take back your power. You will be given the tools to do this, not all at once, but a little at a time, since so much work needs to be done. It is important that you remain grounded, centered, and in your heart. Stay focused on your mission. Do not be distracted. I am with you all the way. You cannot fail. You know this at a soul level. I am here right now, and I am holding space for each one of you. I want my energy to flow to you and help stabilize you during these times, so that your intuition will be strong and that your discernment will be strong too. The Earth is going through her own transformation as humanity and all of creation. There is so much more I would like to tell you, but you will learn as you go along. Remember that I am with you. All of us angels are with you and watching out for each one of you in your own individual situations. You are such amazing souls, and I love you so very much. Know that you are loved and protected. You have nothing to fear. The old Earth is crumbling. The evil, the dark forces are trying to hold on to the last bits of control they have. They are panicking because they know their demise is coming. They know they will be wiped out and they will never return. This is a good thing. The Earth has reached a point where she can fully transform into her new Earth. She is your mother and she is your home, and she has always loved you and supported you as much as she could under the circumstances. All darkness will be pulled out of her being, as well as yours, if you let her help you do this by standing in your own personal power and taking back your sovereignty. You have power now, and it cannot be taken away from you. It is innate, knowing that you have always known deep within yourself, and it is coming to the surface now. The Earth has been cleansed to such a degree that she is ready for her new energy to begin to take over. The new Earth is a place of harmony, peace, and love. It will be welcoming to all who want to live in this way. You are achieving in the light of what I thought would take longer, because you are working together as one team. I am very pleased with your efforts on behalf of the Federation and of all humanity. You have done an excellent job. Many of you had no idea what you were getting yourselves into when you chose to incarnate at this time. But now that you know, you are doing what is necessary to make things better for all of humanity and Mother Earth herself. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho. Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation. Okay, you are free, and you have always been free. Humanity's awakening is precisely on schedule because it is God's schedule, and what she wills happens precisely as divinely intended. The present chaos and confusion across the world is a massive clearance operation, as all that is not in total alignment with love dissolves back into the meaningless and unreal state of non-existence from which it seems to have been brought forth. The state has never existed. It was but a mental construct, a chimera or fantasy in which you sought to experience the unreal, independence and separation from Mother, Father, God, because you had a momentary idea that such a state or condition would give you even more freedom than the vast infinitude of freedom into which you were birthed at the moment of your creation. Unreality has never existed and never could exist, because there is only love, which is total freedom, total acceptance, and total awareness in every moment of your oneness in eternal joy. Yes, you are free. You have always been free because that is the natural state in which you were created, from love as beings of love. You have never left that state. However, because you constructed an amazing fantasy, you are one, and you do have the infinite power, and entered into it always appears very real to you because that was your intent when you brought it into being. Within it, you rely on your physical body, senses, and intelligence to help you understand your environment, which, as you are aware, are severely limited. Therefore, it is extremely difficult for you to believe that the life in which you are engaged as humans is a fantasy. It seems far too real and painful to be unreal. This ongoing experience of unreality, a severely limited and very temporary life in form, is a direct result of your collective choice to do your own thing and live lives separate from one another and alone. As soon as you entered into the state, fear naturally arose because it immediately seemed to you that you were in a very unsafe situation, lacking almost everything you needed to support you as humans in a physical environment that was completely unaware of you. In reality, at one with Source, you know that you are safe because there is no such place as an unsafe state. Reality is perfection. A state which is without any needs or any lack, a state of utter and total joy. To find yourselves removed from that state obviously terrified you, and you fabricated the ego, an unreal second self, to have someone with whom you could converse and from whom you could seek guidance on how to deal with the problems. There are no problems except for the ones that you yourselves concoct, which appeared to surround you, threatening your existence. Many of you have been waiting expectantly for what seems to be a very long time for humanity to awaken, to ascend. What is to become fully aware of the reality of love that each one of you is, and to live in a state of constant peace and joy. Well, of course, time is a major aspect of the unreal, and within that unreal environment, it does seem that you have spent many years, even eons, waiting to experience heaven on earth. One of the reasons this does not appear to be coming to fruition is because the vast majority of humans continue to engage with the drama of right and wrong, and then choose to make judgments that justify engaging in conflict with those judged to be wrong. When people focus the major part of their attention there, they are effectively choosing to block their comprehension of their true nature, love, from their conscious awareness, thus permitting themselves to judge and condemn others and feel totally justified in doing so. I told you 2,000 years ago to love one another as I have loved you, and I constantly demonstrated love in action so that you would learn to do likewise. Unfortunately, after my physical death, much energy was wasted judging and condemning those who crucified me, and over the years, judgment and condemnation of wrongdoers has persisted. As I also told you, when we came upon a crowd stoning a woman, it had condemned. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. It is clear to anyone that all are sinners, and that love never condemns or punishes anyone. To awaken is to cease and desist blaming and judging others, and instead to seek to help them understand from where their anger and resentment is arising, which is thus leading them to molest and mistreat others. Indeed, many are most loving, giving their lives in service to others, and for this they are most highly honoured. Now is the moment to intend to become fully aware that love is your real nature, and then to live from that knowledge, demonstrating love as your life force or energy field, Every human is incarnate to release all to which they have been clinging that is not in alignment with love. This is the purpose for which you chose to experience life as a human. Many are doing this now, and many more are choosing to do so every day. Awareness that love is your true nature is spreading throughout humanity, and it is leading to an understanding of absolute insanity of engaging in conflict, an understanding that is intensified as you see the painful and heartbreaking results of conflicts all over this world, whether to gain military, political, economic or religious advantage, and due to poverty or pain, plain righteousness over imposed mistreatment by some on others, and the ensuing destruction of lives and living environments of large numbers of people. This increasing awareness that major changes are essential in the way that people interact with one another all over the world is most effectively leading towards more appropriate ways to deal with disagreement, open discussion where all listen and honour the others instead of attempting to shout down those who hold a different perspective or opinion. There is room for all opinions and perspectives to be expressed so that everyone feels heard. And if those involved in such discussions remember to set the intent to be only loving whatever arises, then the discussions will lead to positive outcomes for all involved. Please ensure that you spend quiet time alone daily in your holy inner sanctuaries, inviting love into your hearts. Doing just this brings you an enormous sense of peace and optimism, and others with whom you interact will feel it. And any anxiety they may be experiencing will lessen. Remember, each one just being has an enormous effect on the whole of humanity. You incarnated to assist in the delight in humanity's collective awakening process. By just being you are following your pre-planned life paths perfectly. And when you awaken, as most definitely will, you will experience enormous joy as realization dawns on you of how well you have followed your paths. Your loving brother, Jesus. Shared by Jack Gaia, Ashtar Sheran. Don't judge anyone. Channeled by Vania Rodriguez. Dear brothers of planet Earth, I am Ashtar Sheran. Today, I come to bring all the love and energy of all of us galactic brothers who are around this planet. Open your hearts, my brothers. The moment approaches. The moment approaches. Everything will be revealed. Everything will be shown. Be sure that love will have to be the greatest feeling among all the others that you are capable of feeling. Rebellion, disgust, any feelings contrary to the light will delay your path. Look to the light. Knowing the truth will be important for every soul, but be aware of looking into it. If it seems too strong to the point of unbalancing you, immediately look to the light. See the sun shining before you. Open your heart and let the light of the central sun of Alcyon soak your heart. Don't allow any feelings to tarnish the love you have in your heart. You don't have to love every being that is revealed. You just have to not judge it. Look at him with eyes of love, perhaps with a look of pity for being a soul that could not reach the beauty and immensity that is the divine spark. Immense and illuminated. Don't judge anyone. You were surprised by many things, including our actions, but be sure we comply with the universal laws, not the laws of your planet. We are all light, and those who brought the shadows to this planet will get back all that they have done. For every action there is always a reaction, and everything will be done within the universal laws, and they will apply to everyone, human or otherwise. Some humans on the planet think they will get away with it. They won't come out. They will also be judged by the universal laws. This planet is now part of the councils of the Galactic Federation, so all laws are based on universal laws. The laws of men do not matter to us. You want the truth, you will have the truth. But don't think it will be easy, because it won't be. So I'll repeat again. Don't judge, don't judge, don't judge, whatever, whoever. Just look at the path itself. Look at the walk. Look at your evolution. You will contribute nothing if you let yourself be lost along the way by judgment. We are the light, and you will effectively learn what it is to be a being of light. Vania Rodriguez. Get ready for Nasara Gasara, received from Patriot. Money moves. There are 3 big moves. From Singapore to Philippines, from Windsor Fund, one of the 6 largest collateral accounts in the world. Give the same account to Chinese elders so they can make financial transitions. The bright side of the Chinese government, the bad Chinese Com party, is almost gone. First sign, they will overthrow the fake BIDEN regime. Citing an email I received from a banker at 10:10 on July 31, top-level sources say this week is very positive, as 209 countries have approved the necessary protocols. Universal basic income in Iraq went into effect on July 31. Ministry of Interior. Over 31 million Iraqis received Unity cards. This week, starting July 31st, is going to be great. August the 7th, Monday, is Christmas in July in the Julian calendar. The good allies and white hats will not allow pure evil to have wealth or power after QFS is activated. RV GCR information. The Great Solar Flash, an event of a lifetime, by Michael Love. Great one. We invite you to check out the latest book, The Grand Solar Flash, The Event of a Lifetime. It is truly the most exciting time to live on planet Earth, as the most amazing event in human history is about to take place. A major solar event occurs every 13,000 years on the Earth, and the planet is now 11 years into the latest cycle, which began in 2012. In this book, you will uncover the scientific cause behind this cyclic solar event and acquire a clear picture of what transpired 5 times in Earth's prehistory during the occurrence of the Grand Solar Flash. Moreover, you will discover astounding insights into the implications for the future. Earth's ancient cultures placed in high priority on observing and tracking this celestial event. As a result, they left behind historical records about the Grand Solar Flash and made precise predictions of its return in humanity's future. The occurrence of this event marks a time when the entire world will be fundamentally transformed, shaping the course of evolution and changing the destiny of the human species forever. Okay, and that concludes today's video. So Nanu, live long and prosper.